Whew. Been a while since I've been on this thing. Glad it works. Hope you all are well. And there he is. Mr. Sandy, how you doing, my friend? Glad to see you in here. Hope you're having a good Friday. Big plans for the weekend? Just trying to get some folks to join us here. Share the wealth. 1 second. All right, we'll see what happens. There's Josh. Happy Friday. Betos, how are you, sir? So, Sandy, I was thinking yesterday about the Florida game. Like, I don't know. I was looking at some of the betting lines, and I know Utah obviously is good, but it made me wonder: is Florida that down, or if I just really don't care about SEC football and really don't pay attention to them? Like, what's going on with them? Excuse me. Is anybody working today? Like, I think that's the real question. Because, I tell you what, and Labor Day weekend just doesn't make sense to work on a Friday, on a holiday, doesn't matter what it is. So I'm technically working, but not really. Don't tell anybody that. Three road tests. Wait, Josh, do you do driver's ed? Is that what that means? Road tests? Man, I had a buddy who he was a PE teacher, and during the summer he did driver's ed. And he I think he's like he was your stereotypical driver's ed person that you would picture either in the movies or on TV. I mean, just he was my age, but he was grumpy and mean and just, didn't really care about anything. So, it was always fun to hear his stories of the people that he had in cars with him. Not good. Down year last season, got rid of 50% of the roster. Ugh. Well, Sandy, I don't know if you drink or not, but college football season is the time of year where my alcohol consumption goes up a little bit. Even though I'm an Ohio State fan, it's still like this weekend we play Indiana, right? I'm not comfortable with this opener against Indiana. I'm never comfortable with Ohio State playing Indiana because the score will end up being 52-49. So if any of you are betting people on that game, bet the over. It's always a high offensive game. It doesn't matter how good Ohio State is or how bad Indiana is. It is a high scoring game every year. It's Indiana. It's Purdue. Maryland always gives me anxiety when we play them. So, whatever. I mean, do what you have to do, to make it through the season. Go game by game with the Buckeyes, and it can be tough at time. Driver's ed for teams. Interesting. I don't know if I could be a driver's ed teacher. That to me would just not be something I could do. I have a hard enough time driving with my wife in the car. I think we all probably have that, right? Like the stop sign is, 100 feet away and she's telling me to brake. I can't do it. It's crazy. Anyway, so small group. I know it's Friday at noon, holiday weekend. Maybe people are traveling. Would love to get a few more folks in here. It's been a long time since then maybe your choice is eating, Sandy. I don't know. Don't start anything that that you don't want to do. Um, simply enjoy the games too. I mean, right? I mean, I think you're a big enough college football fan, a big enough fan of the Florida Gators that you're just going to enjoy the game regardless. It's kind of like me being a Browns fan in the NFL. It's tough, but I enjoy it. Greg, what's up, man? Hope all's well. I know we were chatting earlier. Hoping you would join. Glad to see you. So, lots and lots and lots of just huge stuff going on in the hobby. It's been a fantastic summer. I think and I'm biased, my favorite part of the summer was the national and being able to do the national racks. I appreciate everybody that. Hi, Jay. A little inside joke there. But yeah, it's one of those things where like the national racks are really cool, and I'm still hearing from people on them, so it was fun. But recently, I mean, my gosh, I think there's been like a ton of big racks that have been put together, and when I say big, I mean like grail item racks. And I know there's a few that are going on right now, and I can't wait to see these things land. But it's been awesome. It's been so fun to watch this summer. And it's crazy to think that we're going into the end of the summer. And I was going to get to Jared here in a minute, and I'm going to transition to him now because he's here. Recently, just this past weekend, right? That hurricane went through Florida, and I mean, devastated the whole area, including Tim's house with Sigs for Soldiers. And if you've known me, you've known Tim, and you know the work that he does there. And you could tell in the video he posted, in the messages that he was posting, that it's going to be a while. It's going to be a good while. And I'm glad that he reached out and asked for help. And Jared, who's in here chat now, stepped up in a huge way last night. And I think he's continuing today with some sales. Just so I want to thank you, Jared, personally, for doing what you do. But there were so many other people that were doing it too. I know some of the hobby breakers are putting stuff together as well. And any little bit, anything that we can do to support this community is just awesome stuff. Awesome. And we always want to support the good, and we always want to support the people too. I mean, everyone needs a little help, and if we can do that, let's go ahead and do it. So that's kind of what today is all about, is just kind of recognizing and giving back. Like I said, I haven't done this in a long time. I've been wanting to open up cards. Like, it's been nuts. I'm not one of those people that is like I got to open cards up every day. But recently I've had that feeling, and I've scratched the itch a little bit, and it's, it was good. And then I thought, you know what, today would be a good rack of the day, to just include everybody, that wants to be involved in this. So, continue tweeting out to people, bringing people in. I have 11, 3, 7. Yeah, I got 11 blasters sitting here. I'll open them all for you guys, and give you cards that you want. Obviously, just as a CYA and a PSA. If they are cards that I could sell for charity, I would prefer to do that. But definitely we can discuss that as it goes along here. So let me just show you what I have. If you didn't see the picture, I have 3 blasters of these, and I didn't notice till I got home there's damage on this one. So I don't know. People always think that's a good thing. I got 4 of these, which I've really liked this product this year. I don't know why. It's just kind of been a cool thing to open. 2 of these and 2 of these. Okay, so again, just let you know how this works. I'll open everything here on screen. You'll see everything. I don't know. I'm not professional at this. Call out what you want, and I'll make sure I get it in the mail for you. Sometime over the weekend or next week sometime. And again, if it's like an auto or a patch or, numbered card, I tend to like to sell those. Rookies too right now. I tend to like to sell those because do want to go towards charity. This month's Rack of the Day charity is supporting our good friend Scott Berger in his fight towards brain tumors. It's a hospital in Arizona that we're raising money for, and he's walking for them in October. So you'll see some things going around about that. We just finished up the Wichita Children's Home with Garrett. Huge auction last week. Brought in $800. I was not expecting that. It was perfect timing and the perfect storm for the most part. I have a fly going around me here. So huge thing there. So anyway, thank you all for that. Let's start opening up some cards, and I need you all to tell me what I'm opening first. So we got Topps Chrome Platinum, Topps Chrome. We have Chronicles Football Draft Picks, and we have Select Football Draft Picks. Sandy says Chronicles. All right. There we go, Sandy and everybody. Got it right here. Let's have some fun and see what we get out of here. So, any big plans this weekend, anybody? Anything fun? I have nothing. We got baseball practice tomorrow. We have a birthday party tomorrow. College football's tomorrow. Sunday, we got some wedding party thing that we have to go to. And then Monday, Josh, that'll get you kicked out of this room. Monday, we got just family Labor Day stuff. And Josh, right off the bat, the Ohio State University, Justin Fields, Xavier Hutchinson, oh, that's cool. Barry Sanders, that's a really cool card. And Bijan Robinson. Do we think that Bijan Robinson will be Rookie of the Year this year? Anybody think that? Could be interesting. Che, high school football game tonight. There you go. Yeah, our school district's first home game is tonight. Not going just because they're not. Well, I shouldn't say they're not very good. They actually held their own last week against one of the top teams in the area. So I was pleased to see that. They were winning until they weren't. Jamar Gibbs. All right, so Josh, educate me. Who's Jamar Gibbs? Is he a Lion? Is that why you're saying that? All right. There's Che's boy, Will Levis. Tank Dell. Remember, if you see something, shout it out. Will Anderson Jr. Miles Murphy. What's crazy is they tell you, hey, there's 4 cards. This pack, there are 6 cards. So does that mean that another pack there's going to be 2? Butte and another Will Anderson. These are cool cards too, these acetate cards. I had a box of Topps Chrome last week, and I opened one pack, and there was one card in it. I'm serious. There was one card in the pack, but then the last pack, I swear to you, it was a hobby pack because there was like 12 cards. There you go, extra protection for Levis. Che, are you excited to see him perform this year? I mean, I think we've had conversations before about Tim Couch, but are you all right? So, like, seriously, here's the next pack: 2 cards, Parker Washington and Josh Jacobs. See, so they make up for it. But how does that happen? How does that happen? Probably gonna get all the people saying, "Oh, quality control." Yeah, you're right. It is quality control. But I mean, really? Mr. Berger, we were just talking about you and that this month Rack of the Day is raising money for you. So I cannot wait to see how much we raise, what we can do to support you in your journey. So it's good to see you. Che, I'm with you. Like these rookie quarterbacks, I think there's going to be much more success a lot of times if you can ease them in. So we'll see. Parker Washington, Quentin Johnston. I don't know if that's something. It's backwards. That's a cool card for some people. A pink Anthony Richardson. That's cool. We'll slide that in there. And I got a backwards Andre Johnson. I don't think it's anything though. Man, that Miami team, whew. That Miami team was something back in the early 2000s. That was nuts. Man, that's that team. So anyway, all right. Che, which Miami? Because they've already dubbed it the Confusion Bowl. Michael Mayer, I think he's going to be good. I mean, my God, how can you be that big and not be good? Keenan Allen, Joey Porter Jr. Man, I tell you what, I am scared to see the Steelers this year and Justin Jefferson. All right, Sandy, you got it. All right, so Sandy's going to call all Florida stuff. Yeah, I'm scared of the Steelers this year. I know that preseason is what it is, but they looked too good in the preseason, and I don't know. And living here in Pittsburgh just doesn't help it any either. So I don't know where I'm putting stuff right now. Yeah, Scott, Miami versus Miami. Miami of Ohio, Miami, Florida. And, you got to love the college football schedulers. Well, I guess it's not the schedulers, it's the school, right? Zach Charbonneau. Bryce Young. What do you think of Bryce Young this year? Think he's going to do anything? Think he's going to be okay this year? What do we think of Bryce Young? I'm going to look up here something. That's what I thought. Hey, Josh. Well, let's look at this one first. Who's this? Jalen Hyatt. And Josh, is this who you're talking about? Jamar Gibbs? All right. Michigan Lions Tigers for Josh. Got it. So, Josh, is this then for you? Yeah, yeah. All right, Josh, this one's yours. I think Bryce will be fine too in a couple of years. Um, you know, once they're out of their college, I root for them to be good. But obviously, when he was at Alabama, I didn't want him to do anything. Um, but I do think he'll be fine. Uh, Stroud, I'd like to see him do well in Houston, but I mean, I'm old, and so I've never seen an Ohio State quarterback do well in the NFL. Maybe Ryan Day does things differently. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, so that's this box, Chronicles. Um, what's next? What do you guys want to see next? I have another box of that. I have select draft picks, Topps Chrome, and Topps Chrome Platinum. So you all tell me what you want to see. Get more people in here. Let's try to give more stuff away because I mean that's what this is all about. I want as many people in here as possible because it's fun. It's Friday. It's holiday weekend. I got cards to open up and give away. That's all I want to do today. It's all I want to do. So, and look, at the same point, could be more for you. I don't know. Let's see. Beto says platinum. All right, man. Here we go. Now, this is the damaged one. All right. I didn't notice it when I picked it up today, but hopefully everything's safe inside. And I know that a lot of people assume that these damaged boxes hold all the good stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Here we go. First pack. I like this stuff. This is good. I've opened a box or two of these already, and you know, Tony La Russa. Saw a picture of him recently. He looked old. John Means, Mike Yastrzemski. If I go too fast, let me know. Matt Chapman, and a blue George Springer. I think that's what I like about these cards is just the color variations on them. There's so many, um, and it's just, yeah, I think Hendon Hooker will. Um, not because Jared Goff will do bad. I think he just will. I just think that's the plan. So they eventually will roll him in. And I hope again he's another one I hope does well. Duke Snyder. Oh, nice. Okay, we'll hold that here. Refractor Ozzy Albies. And a red Schoendeist. And it's always good and fun when you can hit an autograph in a blaster. Greg Diekman, the Cubs. That's awesome. That's really cool. I've done well with these ones actually. Last week, I opened up two of these, hit two autos, one of them being a Spencer Strider to 199. So it's a good product. This has been fun this year. Damage boxes never fail. Betos, everyone must be right. So what I'm going to do from now on is whenever I see cards, I'm just going to damage all of them. No, I'm joking. Cal Riley rookie. Derek Lee. Got another backwards card. I don't know if that means anything. That's a horrible photo. There's Robin Yount, but the backwards card, and you guys can tell me if it's anything. Joe Morgan. I don't know if you can see right here in his right cheek. There's like a big old crease in his cheek. It doesn't look natural. But Joe Morgan, outside of like, the legends of baseball, Joe Morgan was probably the first Hall of Famer that I ever took notice of. Being from Ohio, I have family in Cincinnati, and 1990, I think, is when he was inducted in the Hall of Fame. I got a Wheaties box. I got a big poster, Joe Morgan, and it was a lot of fun. Anthony Rizzo, another backwards card in here. Carlton Fisk. Andrew Jones was the backwards card. Again, don't know if that means anything. I'm not smart enough to know. Luis Fries, rookie, and a refractor, Whitey Herzog. Yeah, Jay, the White Sox had some funky uniforms all across the spectrum, right? I mean, if you can wear shorts and play baseball, I mean, my goodness. Freddie Freeman, Pops, Willie Stargell, Alex Kirilloff, and Vladdy Jr. Good star power in these. Good stuff. Good stuff. A couple more packs here. Again, if you see anything you guys want, shout it out. You want me to send stuff to people, shout that out too. That's how this works. Giancarlo Stanton, Ryan Vilade, the Rockies, Refractor Altuve, and a Yordan Alvarez. I also noticed on these too, like the nameplates, some are red, some are black. I don't know if that means anything or whatnot, but it's interesting. Hoyt Wilhelm. Someone's giving a lot of love there. Raleigh Fingers. What a stash. Jared Walsh. That was backwards. Don't know if that means anything again. And Austin Meadows. See, that's what I'm saying. Like black nameplate, red nameplate. Don't know what that means, if anything, but anyway. All right, last pack here of this box of platinum. I got plenty more. Plenty more. Like father, like son. Son's over here in the pile. There's father. What a family tree. Jeez. Akil Baddoo. Josh, am I sending this to you? He's a Tiger. Joe Perez, rookie. Orlando Cepeda. And that's a nice refractor, Moises Alou. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Again, got nice auto out of there, so that's always fun. All right, Josh, I'm going to put the Baddoo in your pile. All right, what's next? Again, I got Platinum, I got Topps Chrome, I got Chronicles Football, and Select Draft Picks Football. So you all tell me what you want to see. Sandy says Select. Che, have a good one, my friend. Good to see you. Have a good weekend if I don't talk to you. Yeah, we're going to do select draft picks here. Okay. Let's see what we got. Has school started back up for everybody? I assume so, unless some schools are smart and don't start up until yeah, Scott, these are college uniforms. So I'm assuming Arizona State, you want me to pull out for you? Sorry, I laughed. Mid-July? Do they get out in April? My goodness. Justin Herbert. Sandy, this one's going to you. Nice Emmitt Smith in a Florida uniform. That's cool. Good Lord. That's crazy, Scott. Christian Watson. August 1st. Yeah, like we just started last week. We'll get out the Friday before Memorial Day. Who is this? Devon Achney? Achney? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. And Scott. Ooh, this is sweet. Scott Brandon Ayuk in a Sun Devils uniform. That's a cool card, man. Got a little refractor stuff going on there. I don't know what you call it, but that's a cool card, and that's yours. Yeah, that's why I laughed at the top, because as soon as I opened it, I saw the logo on the back. Right after I said all these are going to you. So glad I got that one for you. That's a sweet card. Yeah, we started school last week. My son started kindergarten, which he is absolutely loving. Like every morning he's up at 5:30. He's always been an early riser, but now even more. And 5:30 is like, is my bus here? And I'm like, dude, you got 3 hours till your bus shows up. So like let's just chill out and have fun this morning. Jamal Williams, it's like BYU. There, that's a nice card. Jackson Smith in Jigba. You know, I hope he does well with the Seahawks. I mean, that's a wide receiving core up there if I ever saw one. It's cool seeing kids get excited for school. Yeah, I mean, you know, my wife and I both believe in good education. She's a teacher, obviously, and I'm nonprofits. I mean, we're all for education, and to see him excited about going to school. And we discovered, so in Pennsylvania, all kids get free breakfast if they choose to. And so this past week, we've discovered that Landon, our son, has been telling the bus driver he's going to breakfast. But instead of going to breakfast, he goes down to his classroom to help his teacher because he wants to be in the classroom with her. And so we had to have a talk with him last night to say, it's okay to do that. You just have to wait until it's actually time, because there's like a 5-minute delay between when the bus gets there to drop the kids off for breakfast and when the bell rings for the kids that don't want to have breakfast. They can just go to their classrooms until class begins 15 minutes later. Just a thing he doesn't understand yet, but it's really cool to see. Rob Gronkowski in Arizona uniform. And crazy thing about Rob Gronkowski is people here in Pittsburgh claim him to be theirs because he graduated from Woodland Hills. He came here for a semester, and you all think that I'm joking and not. Eli Manning and Keyshawn Butte, future at LSU. Good stuff. Good stuff. What I got here in the phone. Still live. Yes, Kevin, I am still alive. Come on in. Still alive, still kicking. Lots of cards. This is like I joked with Sandy on a reply in Twitter. I'm like the pregame for what's about to happen tonight. So if you don't follow along, Jimmy Guns is in Columbus, Ohio, not for the Ohio State game. He's in to see Buck City Breaks and hang out with them all weekend, and they have crazy stuff planned. So like, I'm the warm up, I'm the pregame. Not really, just kind of hyping it up that way because it's fun. Check them out. Drake London, USC, Xavier Hutchinson, It's wild weekend for sure. Tyler Lockett. There's Garrett. Welcome, sir. Josh Downs at UNC. And the final card in this one, again, these are such cool cards. Rashay Rice at SMU. Nice little prism action. Don't know if you can see it there. These are cool. I don't know. That's like opening stuff up. Garrett, how's things? How's the family? I know that there was that rough night a couple nights ago, so hopefully everyone's doing well. Healing up. Keyshawn Johnson, Trevor Lawrence, George Kittle, Dak has everything to be worried about, right? No, he doesn't. And a refractor, select stars, Amari Cooper. Good luck, Garrett. Good luck. I know it's something that you got your reasons for, so good luck for sure. Black and gold. I don't know what I'm looking for in these things. I just looked on here on the box. Look for blaster exclusive black and gold squares prisms. I don't know what that means. Jerry Rice, Justin Jefferson, LaDainian Tomlinson. Uh-oh, my wife's texting me. Nick Chubb. And a refractor, Wes Welker. I'll know it when I see it. I probably won't. Sandy, like, I'm the worst when it comes to, like, knowledge about cards. It's my wife's second day of school with the kids, and I've been getting texts all day about just the craziness that's going on. No, but I'm the worst when it comes to, this is the last pack, by the way, when it comes to cards and like the parallels and the refractors and all this, and like that's why if they're backwards, I assume there's something. Sometimes they're not. I have no idea really. But I get people DMing me all the time, like, "Hey, can you tell me?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm the wrong person. Sorry." Peyton Manning, Geno Smith. It's good to see him back. There's Will Levis. We'll put him in a little sleevey sleeve here. But yeah, I know nothing about cards. I know the players. I know like if they have writing on them or a number or a patch, or if they're a good rookie that I could get $2 for charity for them. Chris Olave and Jalen Carter, Roquan Smith, and Champ Bailey all on one card. And that was it for that box. So the only one we haven't opened yet is Topps Chrome Baseball. I'm going to put my vote towards that one. But again, this is your guys' show. You tell me what you want to see, and I will open it. I got Platinum, Chrome, one more box of Chronicles, and one more box of Select, which I just opened. I mean, Sandy, it really is the logical next step. So I think that we should go there. Yeah, Scott, I mean, we'll go ahead, Topps Chrome. Like this, I know what I'm looking for. Because I'm a baseball guy. I think that has something to do with it too. I'm more of a baseball guy than I am a football guy. So, well, Scott, I mean, it's all in timing too, and like priorities. Like cards really shouldn't be a priority for anybody unless it's your business. But I don't know. I sometimes have a more flexible schedule, so there's times where I can do more crazy stuff and do all this. So, anyways, all right, let's see what we get in here. Again, I've really enjoyed this product this year. We'll see what we pull. Cal Stevenson rookie. Nate Eaton. Again, if there's things you see that you want, shout it out. JP Crawford. You want me to send it to somebody else? I can do that. Austin Riley, 1988 design, refractor. And a pink Bo Naylor. That's a cool card. It's a refractor too. That's really cool. Scott, sounds good, man. Thanks for hanging out. Well, Joel, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think legend is kind of a misleading word, but definitely enjoy that. So, Joel, if I'm assuming we follow each other on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle so that I kind of have an idea of who I'm talking to here? Because a lot of times that's the only way I know who I'm really chatting with. But welcome. I'm glad you're joining us. So, Joel, what we're doing here, this is the rack of the day today. Okay, so if you follow me, maybe you know what that is. I have blasters here that I'm opening up, and if you see something that you want, simply call it out, and I'll put it in a stack and I'll send it to you. Joel, I think maybe you just commented on something this morning, I believe. So if you see something you like, call it out. I do tend to lean to keep like the rookies, like the high name rookies, not all rookies, like the high name rookies, numbered cards, patch cards, autograph cards, because I do end up selling those with proceeds going to charity. So I tend to keep those things. Kevin Gossman of the Blue Jays, Marcus Stroman, Cubbies. That's a cool Jazz card. I like the horizontal cards, especially when they're action shots. That's pretty cool. Corbin Burns. I think it's a refractor. Yep, refractor. And Austin Hayes. Sepia. It's a really cool card. It's a nice action shot. Josh, I think the Tigers, if they can get those young guys, Jared, that was the other one. No, Joel, that's fine. Like if you see stuff that you want to like have me send to somebody else, I can definitely do that too. That's not a problem. Christopher Brown, how are you, sir? So Christopher, I gotta be honest, your name doesn't seem familiar to me. Do we follow each other on Twitter? Just to rehash, if you didn't already hear what we're doing, I'm opening cards up. If you see something you like, call it out. Yeah, Josh, like Cleveland's up and down. My God, they claimed those three guys yesterday off waivers. I don't think it's going to do anything for them in September here, but next year could be a fight. Alec Baum, Xander Bogaerts, Chris Sale, and Alec Thomas. Again, this is it's been a nice product. We exchanged DMs in the past. Okay. What is your Twitter handle, my friend? Glad to hear we've talked at least. Bryce Harper. Okay. Ryan Mountcastle. Luis Arise. Or at one point, he was supposed to hit 400 this year. Refractor Nick Castellanos. And Cade Cavalli, Sepia. Good stuff. Andrew Benintendi of the White Sox. The dumpster fire they are. Ryan Nelson. George Springer. And the 1988 design of Xander Bogaerts. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Chris. So, Christopher, share what was the take on the MVP buyback? I'm interested. Interested to hear what this is. Simeon Woods Richardson. Jared Walsh. Devers. Cody Clemens refractor. And a pink David Villar. That's not numbered right now. All right, last pack of this Topps Chrome box. Let's see what's hiding inside. Willie Adams. Tatis. CJ Abrams. And, ooh, this is pretty. Oh, number to 275. Francisco Lindor. That's a nice card to end on. Oh, very nice card. It's got like some different design on it. It's got like swirls and stuff. Along with, I don't know. That's a pretty cool card. 275. Acuna. Or not Acuna. Jeez, I read that on the screen. Lindor. All right, so let me read it here. Suggesting that the guys they expected to contend for NL MVP, Olsen Betts, may have been deliberately short printed because the podcaster opened a case and only pulled 5 of each. Okay, interesting. So, Scott, thank you, man. Appreciate that. I agree with Josh. I think Acuna is definitely the NL MVP. So he pulled 5 Matt Olson and 5 Mookie Betts. So my question, I guess, would be is like, when were the cards printed, and at what time would they have been considered MVP candidates over Acuna? Because, man, Acuna's been tearing it up all season long. All right, so what's next? I have 2 boxes of Platinum, 3 boxes of Chrome, 1 box of Chronicle draft picks, and 1 box of Select draft picks. Or do you want to stop and go home? Totally up to you guys. Again, your show. You tell me what you want, and I will keep going. Chronicles again. You got it. You got it. Sandy, I appreciate you always trying to help out. With the stuff that we're doing here. It's just fun. Interesting take. Interesting. Hey, I mean, I don't know. I think what I think, I mean, regardless of who the player is, I think what Topps instituted last year with these MVP buybacks is genius. It gets people wanting to buy their product. It gets people more involved in the hobby. And it gets you into the LCSs at the end of the day, purchasing things, that maybe you wouldn't normally buy. Jared, thank you, man. No, appreciate what you're doing too. No, really, really, really cool stuff. All right, here we go. Chronicles. Josh, you did not mention that your oldest is in college at Liberty. It's a nice school. What's she studying? Xavier Hutchinson. And Josh, look, got another Jamar Gibbs. So, Josh, I'm going to ask you how old you are because I don't, obviously we've never met, but I feel like you're not old enough to have a child in college either. But maybe you are. I don't know. Michael, welcome, sir. Appreciate you joining us here. Michael, I have to be honest, don't recognize the name. So tell me, how'd you find this? Will Levis. It's a great idea, but if they're deliberately short printing who they expected, well, yeah, I 100% agree. I don't think that they should be deliberately short printing anybody unless it's intentional. But no, I agree. Like if you're doing that, then definitely not. And Sandy got himself another Florida Gator, Emmett Smith, acetate. That's a sweet, sweet looking card, even if it is a Gator. Studying government with an emphasis in political science and a minor in Spanish. So does she one day want to be the ambassador to Spain? I don't know. What does she want to do with all that? I mean, that's really impressive. You know, is it more? I think it's more impressive when I hear kids these days doing things like that compared to like us, right, Josh? Like, and please don't take this as a dig, because first went to school to become a teacher as well. Like, oh, I'm going to study education. I went to school for marketing, like, but then you got these kids today, like government, emphasis in poli sci, and a minor in Spanish. Like, that never happened 20 plus years ago. Never. Yeah, Chris, I did hear he's out at Leaf. That's a pretty big loss, I think. Stefan Diggs. Hey, go for her. Bijan Robinson. I think it's truly important for everyone to be knowledgeable in politics. I mean, it's what drives our world today, good, bad, or indifferent. And, the more educated you can be, the better I think we're all going to be. Let's see. Christian Gonzalez. It's a pretty sweet looking card. And a Garrett Wilson. That's a cool card, too. Fresno State. Nice, nice, nice. How would Beckett and Leaf partner up? I mean, don't they already kind of? Do they do products together? Or am I hallucinating? I don't know. Tanner McKee. Ooh, numbered card. That's a sweet card, too. At a 149, Garrett Wilson. That's cool. That's a really nice card. Wish it wasn't blue, but beggars can't be choosers. So I know some college teams in here. Who's everybody's college team? Like, who are you rooting for this weekend? Justin Herbert and Kirk Cousins. I'm a Buckeye, if you haven't heard already. Born and raised in Ohio, so I am scarlet and gray through and through. And then I also follow the Dayton Flyers because that's where I went to college. So interested to hear everybody else's college selections. Oh man, why Joel? Why Joel? Those things get you kicked out. I'm joking, but seriously, why? Well, here, let me just show you that then. CJ Stroud. I mean, I guess we all got to be fans of somebody, but why that school? Are you from there, Joel? I can't even say the name of that state. Are you from there? Illini, Northwestern, Purdue, born and raised in Chicago. Lived in Winnipeg for 30 years. Dang. A lot of Big Ten folks. Man, I think between me, Christopher, Michael, Joel, and Josh, we have like half the Big Ten covered. That's crazy. Cooper Kupp, Joey Porter Jr., and who's this? Jalen Wyatt. All right, so Joel, then how old are you now? If you watched them at 7, I'm trying to get a timeline of like, were they good when you watched them? And was USC and Cal and UCLA not good? All right, Will Levis. Yeah, I mean, I was born and raised in Northeast Ohio, so, Ohio State, let's see. Bulls, Bears, Blackhawks, White Sox. That makes sense. I like when, so you're my age, because I'm 41. Yeah, they were good when you were 7, I guess. I mean, yeah. It just makes me upset. I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name, but he went to Kansas State. Yeah, talk about good. Lawrence Taylor and Jalen Hurts. Yeah, like I mean, between them and this is last pack, between them and the Steelers, I was raised right to dislike those horrible teams, and now I live outside of Pittsburgh, so it's even more crazy. In Tucker's mailbox, welcome in Tucker's mailbox. How did you find us? Will Anderson Jr. Are you from Northeast Ohio? Where at? Kenneth Walker III. Joe Burrow. And Tanner McKee. All right, so solid box of that. Solid box. All right, so here's what's left. I got 2 boxes of Topps Chrome Platinum, 3 boxes of Topps Chrome, and 1 box of select draft picks. So, again, you all tell me what direction you want to go with this. Beto says select, so that's what we'll do. Last box of this. So, I went out this morning. I had some things to do. Follow me on Twitter. All right, so you follow me on Twitter. So tell me your Twitter handle so that I can put that to who I'm talking with here. Eloy the Goat. Welcome, my friend. Anyways, I went out this morning. I had to do some running around, and I was thinking about what was I going to do for Rack of the Day today, and then it hit me like, let's just do this. So, we have 2 Walmarts and 2 Targets within like a 5-mile radius of my house, and so I was like, well, we just hit all of them up. And I went to my Walmart I usually do, and I already knew what they were going to have because I was there yesterday for grocery shopping, and they had Chronicles and Select, and I was like, I don't want to do that. And I went to a Target, they had nothing. And went to the other Walmart, they had a whole bunch of baseball, which I got that. Then I went to my other Target, and they had nothing as well. And I figured, you know what, let me go back to my Walmart and pick up some Chronicles and Select. So I backtracked a whole bunch of different ways just because I wanted to do this for you guys as a way of thanking everybody for all the support, everything that's been going on within the hobby community, all the racks, all the fun stuff that goes on a daily basis. And so, again, as we're opening stuff up here, if you see something you want for your PC or somebody else's PC, shout it out. I'll create a stack for you, and I'll send it in the mail to you. Numbered cards, patch cards, autos, and like the high level rookies, I tend to keep to sell for charity. But you know, and if you want to buy them, shout that out too. I mean, I have no problem selling this stuff either. Again, proceeds go to charity. So, we'll figure it out. I always come to a deal. Kelly Ringo, Georgia Bulldogs, or Kelly, I don't know. This is a badass card. Mike Allstott. I mean, good Lord. Look at those shoulder pads. They got boulders in his shoulders. That's insane. Gronk, saw that one earlier. Eli Manning, saw that one earlier. I think we're going to start seeing a lot of the same. Pat Mahomes. That's a cool little shimmer refractor card. Cool. LA, when does school start for you? Or has it begun? What's your guys' schedule like? All that fun stuff. It's a fun rip, Josh. Kenny Pickett's a good guy. I've gotten to meet him a couple of times through the work that I do. Really good guy, down to earth. Mahomes, Christopher, yeah. So Christopher, do me a favor. Shoot me a DM on Twitter, reminding me of this, and with your address, please, because I will forget. So I definitely need that reassurance. Just writing a note also, because it's the only way I'll remember. All right, do that there. Thanks. Start. Oh, you started. Okay. Is it going well for you so far? I mean, are you having a good year? Joe Namath, my wife started back with kids yesterday, and she's been texting me all day that it's pretty chaotic today at the school. So Josh Downs, and then I got another Josh Downs right behind him in Fuego. 2 back-to-back Josh Downs from North Carolina. It's nuts, the people that start this week. Like I said, she started yesterday. So what's the point? Like, you go 2 days and then, you're off, Labor Day. I mean, oh, that's awesome. Love to hear that. Stephon Diggs, Jalen Carter. Thanks, Christopher. I'll take a look at it. George Kittle, Dak Prescott, and a Jalen Hyatt, another little refractor thingy. Couldn't I do this professionally? Like, look, it's a refractor thingy. No clue. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for stopping in and joining, and get more people in here. Spread the word. It's a fun Friday. Cooper Kupp. Brian Urlacher. I have a serious question. Like, with all you do this for, I'll say a living. I know you're a teacher, but you do this, more professionally than I do, obviously. Like, all these parallels and refractors and things like this, like, I feel like you and other folks just know them off the top of your head. Do you study the checklists, or do you have a cheat sheet? I mean, or do you not want to tell us? You're just that smart. LaDainian Tomlinson, Nick Chubb, starting getting some reprints. Devin Atchney, Johnny Manziel, Mike Evans. Yikes. Manziel, what a train wreck. I hated it when the Browns drafted him. I was so mad. Yeah, like, it amazes me when I'm watching these breakers, like, instantly know, like, oh, that's this, that, and the other thing. Yeah, Michael, I got you. All right. So you want that one there. Michael, I need you to do the same thing for me. Shoot me a DM on Twitter with your address so that I know where I'm sending this to. Not a problem. All right, man, you got it. Let me go find it again. Again, just making notes so I don't forget this stuff, because if I don't have it laid out, I will forget. Urlacher, you said, huh? There he is. Okay. Yeah, it really does. It amazes me when I'm watching. Joel, have a good one, man. Enjoy your weekend, even if it is watching that team. So, there we go. All right, back to it. Jared Goff, Jalen Hyatt, Will Levis again. Goodness me. Yeah, I think everyone should follow you on Twitter. You're a good dude. Always good messaging in the mornings. Love following Josh. He's always got good stuff. Chris Olave and Tim Brown. Tim Brown, I think he was pretty underrated as a pro. All right, last pack. And I already see a card that's going to go to Sandy. I don't know if Sandy's still here or not, but he's got one coming up. T. Higgins, Kenny McIntosh, Luke Musgrave, Kenneth Walker III. And for Sandy, we got a Anthony Richardson Unstoppable. Christopher, so I got back in the hobby in 2020 during COVID, I'm sure like many people, and I knew that people were opening cards on Twitter, or excuse me, on YouTube. And I thought, it's got to be one of the most boring things in the world. Why would anybody want to watch people open cards on YouTube? And I saw a Facebook ad actually for Vintage Breaks that said, hey, email us and we'll give you $10 in break credit. So I did, and I fell into that. Didn't really understand what they were doing. I mean, I did, but I didn't. And then actually Eloy here, I found him through Twitter and got involved with him first in breaks, and then discovered Rip and Gypsy and Midwest Box Breaks and Buck City Breaks and Mikey B, and just kind of created this whole community. So it's crazy how all that works. 3,000 on Twitter and 1,800 on YouTube. That's awesome, man. That is so cool. Congratulations. All right, so that's all the football. So I have 2 boxes of platinum and 3 boxes of chrome. So where are we going? Where do we go next? What do you want to do? Or do you want me to stop? I'm here all day. I'm all by myself. There's Kevin. What is up, man? How are you, sir? Josh says chrome. Chrome it is. Here we go. LG cards. I am good. How are you? And tell me, how did you find us? Kevin, I hear you. I actually have to mow the grass here later this afternoon also. I didn't want to do it this morning, so afternoon it's going to have to be Twitter. All right. LG Cards. Do we follow each other on Twitter? If so, is your handle at LG Cards? I don't know. I'm just making stuff up at this point. But I'm not in Ohio. I'm from Ohio, actually. I'm from Massillon, Ohio. Oh, you're in West Virginia. Okay. I'm from Massillon, Ohio, which is 10 minutes from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I actually live just outside of Pittsburgh now. So, yeah. Oh, church fair tonight. Nice. LG, just so that you're aware, if you're not aware, I know, Kevin, you are. I'm opening all this stuff. If you want something, simply shout it out. I'll make a stack for you. Get it sent out in the mail to you. And all that fun stuff. Numbered cards, patch cards, auto cards, and like the higher level rookies I keep because proceeds from sales will go to charity. So even if you want those, we can come to an agreement for sure. But there will be some sales behind that. All right, here we go. Vaughn Grissom. WVU Pet. That'd be a nice ball game. Francisco Alvarez. Alexis Diaz. Jeremy Pena, Future Stars. And a pink Carlos Perez. Cool. Glad that we follow each other. Thank you. Thanks for joining in. In Tucker's mailbox, do you want that Grissom, I assume, then? That's totally cool. I'll pull it out here. So do me a favor. Shoot me a DM on Twitter with your address, just so that I can get this to you, because I want to be sure. Mike Jones. If you guys have not met Mike Jones, you need to meet Mike Jones. If you don't follow Mike Jones on Twitter, and Mike, drop your Twitter handle because I'm going to screw it up. I know it's MM Warrior and there's some numbers there. You need to follow Mike. He's a rock star. Such a cool dude. I'm so glad we got to meet. Does this really cool thing called Packs for Pals. You may have seen the story about the College World Series and him. 0925. Thank you, sir. Tucker's mailbox. And very involved. We were talking about Sigs for Soldiers earlier. Very involved with them. I don't know if Mike runs it or at least helps with it, but in District, formerly ISO, there's a Sigs for Soldiers marketplace where you go in there, buy the cards, and all the money goes towards their mission. Go, support. And Mike can definitely like guide you in the right direction because he's that cool. So appreciate what you're doing, Mike, with all that. Michael Neals, I'll take any Brewers. Okay, I may forget that, so you're going to have to remind me. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Tim's such a cool dude. He's an inspiration to all of us in many ways, and that's why if I can help him anyway, I'm going to, and I think a lot of people feel that way. Jeter Downs, Sean Murphy. Mike, if you see anything you like as I open it, let me know. I send it to you. JP Crawford. Where's Josh? Wilson Contreras. Sepia. Refractor. So Josh, the green will go to you. All right, I'll get that Murphy pulled for you. Oh, Josh, I already got that Riley Green. You know that. That one is yours. Which one is your pile? I think it's that one. Murphy. There you go. Got it. Got it. Let's keep going. Hey, you're welcome. Absolutely. Thank you. Mike, Titans inserts. Okay. Let me write that down because I did see a couple of them come through already. So I'll go back through and pull those for you. Mike Jones, Titans. All right. Those will be yours. Oh, absolutely, man. Oh, that's cool that you're doing it because the school mascot's the Titans. That's really cool. You're so creative in how you do your collecting and how you collect for others. I really enjoy that. Christopher Morel, O'Neill Cruz. Man, I'm not a Pirates fan, but I'm a baseball fan. I was so devastated when he went down, and he's not doing good right now. His injury is still lingering. I hope he comes back next year as good as he's supposed to be. Jazz and Joey Votto refractor. So Morel, got it. So Christopher, I actually have a Morel graded. I don't know what it is. I have to look it up. That I'm selling right now. And look, I'm not trying to sell things. I shouldn't even do this. I'm not going to. It's not right. It doesn't feel right. Anyway, yeah, Josh, I hope he comes back too. Christopher, you. There's yours. I had to find it for a second. Sorry, I'm just getting a ton of text today. It's like birthday season. I'm getting all these invites, and I'm telling you, it's screwing with me. We have a birthday party tomorrow at 3:00. Ask me what time the Ohio State game is. 3:30. Like, who does this? Next week the NFL season kicks off. We got invited to a birthday party then too, here in Pittsburgh during the Steeler game. Not a Steeler fan, but you would think the people that were inviting us are. Tyler Stevenson, you Darvish, Chris Sale, Alec Thomas, 75 people. Holy smokes. And Alzael Tuve Sepia. Yes, Kevin, I like Ohio State. Nothing wrong with that. Josh, being a Big Ten guy, what's your take on how the Big Ten TV schedule is structured this year between all the channels, CBS, NBC, ESPN, Peacock? Like, what the heck? I would like for them to be undefeated as well at that point. Chris, I can't do DVR for sports. I can't. I just can't. Ezekiel Tovar. There you go, Sandy. That's smart. Yeah, like Ohio State and Maryland's on Peacock, and I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time getting Peacock just for one game, especially that game. So I'll bite the bullet and not watch them. Pool host, yeah, DVR and sports don't mix. Luis Arise and Carlos Correa refractor. I'm with you. I right, Kevin, right? Yeah, my phone, it's constantly on me. I have notifications set for all my teams, and I can't not look at it. Plus, I have people that'll text me what's going on or did I see some play, and yeah, it just doesn't work. Salvador Perez, Marcus Simeon, George Springer, another George Springer, and a pink hunter green. I mean, ruining it for sure. It's just my father-in-law can. But he's also 73. He'll set the DVR for every game, even if he's watching it live. He'll still set the DVR in case he like falls asleep or something. I mean, it's crazy. I just don't get it. Gerard Encarnacion. The hunter green. Okay, you got it. Pull that out for you here. Yeah, like my best friend's a Notre Dame fan, so I'll text him about Notre Dame. He's texting me about Ohio State. I mean, there's no way that I'm not going to understand what's going on in the game. Cody Senga, Rafael Devers, and refractor Vinny Pasquantino. Chris, why do you watch the drafts over when you record them? All right, so that was the last pack of that one. So I have 2 boxes of platinum and 2 boxes of chrome. Where are we going next? You guys, we're running the show here. All right, Sandy, take care, man. Glad you could stop in. Have fun this weekend. Josh says platinum. You got it. Here we go. Now, last time we opened this, we had an auto in it, which was nice. It's always nice to, again, hit autos. We'll see, Mike. I have 2 boxes of these. Well, now 1 after opening this one, and 2 more boxes of chrome. So, I mean, I'll sit here and open all of them for you guys. That's totally fine. It's fun for me, fun for you. Well, I hope it's fun for you. All right, Max Kepler. Sean Murphy. Michael Brantley. Larry Doby, that's my guy. Of course, I only like his vintage stuff. And a blue Ted Williams. That's pretty cool. Ted Williams. Yesterday was his birthday. It was fun. I was seeing people across Twitter putting up stuff about Ted Williams. And, man, I wish I could have got to watch. I wish I could have watched that guy play. Harold Baines. Phil Necro. Not Murph or Chipper, but still a Brave. Roger Maris, refractor. And Reed Detmers. Do you want that Necro? I can pull it for you if you'd like it. Oh, you want the... All right, Josh, you got the Ted Williams. Get that out of the way here. It's a nice card, too. And Necro. Sure. Oh, wait. Wrong stack. What am I doing? Phil Necro. There he is. Like I said, everything's available. Yep, everything is available. If you weren't in here earlier, the Rack of the Day charity this month is Scott Berger's charity that we're doing. For brain tumor research. So you'll be seeing stuff about that here. Tony Gwynn. That's just so weird. Corey Kluber, Rays uniform. Vidal Brujan and Yasmani Grandal. which I have to imagine if you're in a White Sox uniform in this set, you're probably not in a White Sox uniform today. All right, Harmon Killebrew to start us off. Scott Rowland. Ooh, what's this? Teoscar Hernandez. Ooh, number to 75. Is that rose gold? That's a pretty looking card. That's really nice. Again, I think, blasters are fun to open up. It's always nice when you get something like this, It's fun, makes it worthwhile, I think. Chas McCormick, Refractor, and Mike Piazza. Sox fan since '89. Yeah, I'm sorry. I went to a White Sox game this year when I was at the National, and I will say, I mean, it was a fun atmosphere. It was, I know recently, they've had some issues, but it was a fun atmosphere. Royce Lewis, Gavin Sheets, Joe Mauer, and on the back of Joe Mauer is Bruce Sutter. Because your wife is a rose gold fan. I did hear. That's why I mentioned that recently they've had some issues. Yeah, it was unfortunate. Spencer Strider. Don't know if you heard me say earlier. Last week I opened a box of these and I pulled a auto of Spencer Strider out of 199. Pretty cool card. I was pretty excited. I think it's probably the best card I ever pulled out of anything. Bert Blyleven and Tatis. Do you want the Strider, I assume? I assume. That's a pretty strong reaction. You're welcome. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. It's unfortunate. Might be buying me a new autographed baseball from this guy. Pretty nice. Okay. Spencer Strider's your favorite? Nice. Good pitcher. I mean, my goodness. Brandon Woodruff. Alex Verdugo. Backwards card of Gary Sanchez. Don't know why it's backwards. And Richie Ashburn. So anything that's not taken, I actually I team bag and I keep. I collect those, and then I end up sending them to teachers or to people like Mike, who does packs for pals, things like that. So, I mean, if you have base cards you're looking to get rid of, there are lots of resources to get rid of these base cards that nobody wants. Carlos Rodon, Whit Merrifield, backwards card of Ryan Mountcastle, Pedro Martinez, and refractor John Heasley. Rodon, yes, sir. Josh, lots of teachers for sure. Lots of teachers, lots of good causes. People will take these base cards. Halloween's coming up. People give stuff away for Halloween. I know Jeff Porter, who's Hokey Porter on Twitter, he's got his big Christmas toy drive where he collects cards coming up. So Mike just dropped there in chat. Packs for Pals, just fantastic organization that he started there. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to do anything for the Guardians, but we'll see. All right. I have one box of platinum left and two boxes of chrome. What do you want to see? What do you want to see? You like to team bag early have Disney treasure card. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, it was like a big thing, right? Like the Reds and Guardians were picking everybody up. All right. Again, one box of platinum, two boxes of chrome. So if you want, I can continue opening. Totally up to you. Like I said, I don't have anything going on today. Pretty easy day here at the house. So I thought this would be a fun thing to do. And yeah, I mean, whatever you guys want, we'll make sure that we get it done. Mike says platinum. All right, last box of platinum. Here we go. Yeah, Manoa's been rough year. Rough year. I think just the way baseball reacts, the way Manfred reacts, I think you're going to see something in place next year where teams aren't going to be able to drop like this, like they did this year. I feel like it was more than anyone's ever seen. Charlie Blackmon, Raleigh Fingers, Jake Cousins, 100%. There's my guy again, Larry Doby. Manfred's a puppet. And a blue Vlad Jr. It's a nice card. I'm starting a new pile, so don't tip them over. Jared Kalenic, all the rage last year. Jackson Reitz, Chris Brown with the Vlad take, 1 second. Hoyt Wilhelm, and Reed Detmers. Reed Detmers throws a no-hitter, and then you never hear of him again. But you're a major league pitcher, and you're there for a reason, so can't really be too mad about that. I think this is yours. Yeah. Well, I don't know if they need to have actually played the game. I think the commissioner needs to be somebody who's willing to listen to other people's ideas. And I understand that the owners are his boss and he's, doing what they want, but there's enough noise from outside sources such as fans and players that the owners and the league should be able to hear and listen what's going on. Jose Canseco, Mike Moustakas, a backwards Andrew Jones, and a Yasmani Grandal. Again, don't know why these cards are backwards, but I don't know. That'd be interesting if Epstein was ever a commissioner. I mean, could happen. Marcus Stroman. Mike, I have actually. He's doing good, working hard. School is going great for him. Twitter just became too much for him during that whole couple of months of it being more trash than what it is sometimes. So he hopped off, but he's doing good. I've talked to him on almost a regular basis every month or so. Brandon Crawford. So I'm actually on the other side of that, Chris. Like the pitch clock, I thought I was going to be against. I actually don't mind it. In fact, I haven't really noticed it as the season's gone on a whole lot. The Ghost Runner, though, has to go. I absolutely hate it. You got to earn your way on base. Sorry. Upside down bet. Wow, that's a nice card. Oh, numbered to 299. Kyle Bradish. That's a cool card. Get these things out here. That's real nice. I'll show you again. I think I had it up there and then like took it off really quick. Sorry if you hear that. Pretty cool. Numbered 299. Tatis. And again, O'Neal Cruz. Really, really hope. All right, Kevin, have a good one, buddy. Have a good weekend. Hope that O'Neal Cruz comes back stronger than ever. Torrey Hunter. Gene Segura. Lee Smith. Alex Kirilloff. For those that I haven't asked, any big plans for this weekend? Revere San Martin. Dave Winfield. Monster of an athlete. Refractor JD Martinez. And Richie Ashburn. Our plans, we got baseball practice tomorrow morning, college football. Birthday party. Sunday we have, I think, like a wedding party or something to go to. Card show next week. Cool. Card shows all over the place. There you go. Hope they're successful for you guys. Corbin Burns. Whitey Herzog. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. That's not the whoa. Pedro Martinez. Whoa. Remember I said last week the Spencer Strider was the biggest card I've ever pulled out of a blaster? I think this one just beat it. Holy smokes. Wow. Maybe Bathos, not like super fractor woo, but dang. Sorry if you hear that. Out of 50, Vlad Guerrero. I don't know if you can see that. Out of 50, that's gold. That's nice. Wow. That's cool. Pedro threw down an old man. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That is nice. Wow. See, this is fun. This is a good product. This is I've had good luck with this year. I think a lot of people have. I've seen a lot of just good cards come out of this product. So thanks. That was fun. That was fun. Hopefully some good will come out of that one for some charitable work. On card auto, yes, sir. Yep. On card. Yep. Yeah. Yesterday was the Ryan Ventura fight, huh? Nice. Liam Hendricks. This is the last pack, by the way. Seth Beer here. Backwards, Jared Walsh. TJ Friedel. And a refractor, Bobby Witt Jr., rookie. That's nice. Now, that was a good box. I will say a numbered card, that auto, and this Witt, that was definitely a good one. So Chris, the wit, there'll probably be a price on it. I don't know what the price is, but I'm gonna look it up. But there'll probably be a number on it. I'll put it in your stack and let you know what that is at the end, if that's okay with you. Thanks, man. All right, so we got 2 boxes of Chrome left. Do you want me to open those, or how you guys feeling? I mean, I've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. And I mean, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. If you guys have the time, I will stay here. Beto says open them. Whatever he says, I do. Well, within reason. And look, if you guys don't follow Chris Betos, and again, I never know if I'm pronouncing your name properly or not. Guys, this man, one of the hardest working people in this hobby to make sure that everybody has a good time, that is connected, and just, I mean, does a lot of good, and is just a good human. I've always enjoyed talking with the man, and I think everybody should know him. So, just my little plug there. I love you, buddy. You're a good guy. All right, Jake McCarthy, Pete Alonso, Dalton Varsho. Well, this card stays here in my house. Jose Ramirez. My son loves Jose Ramirez. So we'll put that over here. That'll be his. And a pink JP Crawford. That's a sweet card. Like, everything about this card is cool. The action shot, the photo, the horizontal, the pink. That's a cool card. Josh, I think you might be delayed. So hopefully you can hit live. Because I am opening them. All right, here we go. Taylor Ward. Excuse me. Jose Miranda. Max Scherzer. JT Realmuto Refractor. And a Corbin Burns Sepia. I like those Sepias. In a couple of boxes I've opened to this, I've pulled 2 negative refractors, one of Cal Riley and one of Julio Rodriguez. Those are really nice cards. I was impressed with the way they look. So like I said, I really like this product this year. I don't know why, but it's clean. Wilson Contreras, Brian Hayes, Mike Trout. Nice. $2.99 Hunter Green. $2.99 Hunter Green. Josh, I assume your comment as well, he should. It's in reference to Jose Ramirez and my son. Like, he's obsessed with Jose Ramirez. He spring baseball. He wanted a chain with his number on it because Jose Ramirez wears a chain, and so he wanted one. And of course, we got it for him. Some like cheap little thing off Amazon. But wears it at practice, wears it at home, wears it during the games. And I'm glad that it's Jose Ramirez that he likes. Corbin Burns, yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that it's Jose Ramirez that he likes. I mean, because he's a good dude. Plays the game hard, plays the game right. Even the scuffle he got in with Tim Anderson, was okay in my book. All right, Mike Corbin Burns, there's yours. All right, Spencer Steer, Joe Musgrove, Christian Yelich, Cody Clemens refractor, and a Ethan Small sepia. All right, let's keep going. Yelich. Yep. Got you there. So I'm curious, like, you guys are in here at, 1:45 on a Friday. Are like none of us working today? Do we all have flexible schedules? Like, or we just don't care? And either way, it doesn't matter to me. CJ Crone, Mitch Haniger. And what does everyone do for a living? Not working. Andres Jimenez. Josh, I know what you do for a living. Aaron Judge, refractor. Don't care, watching at work. Mike, what do you do for a living? Betos' work is closed. I don't even know what you do for a living. Software developer. All right. Josh Judge. Got it. Insurance company. All right. Shower doors. All right. Like, do you install the shower doors? Do you sell the shower doors? Do you do nefarious things with shower doors? What's the story? Gotcha, Josh. Hey, here we go. Shohei. Wealth management. Michael, who do you work for in wealth management? Just curious. I'm not in wealth management, but I do know a lot of people in wealth management. In fact, I used to be the executive director for it was called the General Agents Association, working with all the Mass Mutual agents, general agents. So you install, sell, and service. Man, I couldn't do any of that. Merrill Lynch. Okay. So I'm in fundraising, Michael. One of my largest donors, all their funding comes through Merrill Lynch. So pretty familiar with them. Corbin Burns, Mike Yastrzemski, Bo Bichette refractor. That's pretty cool. That's not numbered right now. Jake McCarthy pink. It's one thing I've noticed with people in the hobby. Like, it seems like we all have pretty flexible jobs that allow us to do these types of things during the day. Yeah, I've heard they're a good company. It's good to hear that you're happy with them. I mean, you definitely have to be happy in your job, no matter what you're doing. Vaughn Grissom, Francisco Alvarez. Josh, thank you for that reminder. And it pays off because there's a Riley Green for you. And Paul Goldschmidt. All right, that was the last pack. I have one more box, and I'm just going to open it because I'm going to open it. And it's the last box, and hopefully there's some hidden gems in there for everybody. So let me get this Riley Green sleeved up here for Josh, and we'll be good to go. But am I wrong in thinking that like a lot of people that are in the hobby have these flexible schedules? or at least opportunities that they're able to do these things during the day, because it's wild to see. I mean, it is. It's absolutely wild to see um, people opening cards during the day and selling during the day and buying during the day and interacting, during the day. I mean, of course, it is society as well today. I mean, I think that's kind of our culture, right? We have put an emphasis on work-life balance, and I don't know. Last week, I think I put a tweet out that our CEO came out and said, like, I encourage you all to take time during the day to find yourself and refocus. And I did. I went out that day and um, bought some cards for that sole reason. So again, I think work-life balance is a real big thing. Austin Riley, Starling Marte, Justin Verlander, Josh Jung, refractor, and poor Wander, man. Just wish he would have made better decisions. Oh, Riley. Got it. He's been on a tear. Holy smokes. Like a quiet tear. Yeah. I mean, it's sad, really. When the story first broke, it was like, nah, they're playing the Guardians then. I'm like, nah, there's no way. Like, this isn't really happening. And God, it gets worse and worse, I think, by the day. Just recently it came out that there's a second accuser now. Anyway, Jake McCarthy. We're not here to talk about that crazy stuff. Pete Alonso. Oh, yeah. Well, it just keeps popping back up. Wander Franco. Poor choice of words. Bryce Turing, refractor rookie. And Jose Miranda, sepia. Really appreciate you all hanging out and just chilling. It's pretty cool. Taylor Ward, Jose Miranda again, Carlos Perez, and a Trey Turner Technicolor. Wait, Trey Turner's not a rookie. Why does that say rookie on it? See, that says rookie. Is that an error? It is an error, Mike. That's crazy to see that. Really? Interesting. Again, you wonder, like, how does that happen? Like, who missed it? Wilson Contreras, Brian Hayes, Juan Soto, excuse me, Zach Gallen, refractor, and Nolan Arenado, sepia. Yeah, it's interesting how those things happen. Intentional error to generate. I don't know if it's intentional. I don't think you need to make. I don't think this product you need to make an intentional error. I really truly think that it's probably an error. Just my take. All right, Spencer Steer, Joe Musgrove, Tyler Freeman, And a Vlad 88 refractor. Almost to the end here. 2 packs left. CJ Crone. Mitch Haniger. Luis Castillo. O'Neal Cruz refractor. And a pink Mackenzie Gore. All right, last pack. Last pack. All right, another Shohei. Corbin Burns. Eloy Jimenez. And Teoscar Hernandez. All right. Well, there we have it. Good stuff. Thank you. Appreciate all the support that you give to so many folks around this hobby. Continue to give that support. Lots of good people doing lots of good things. Josh, okay. I'm probably going to put a price on it, though. Is that okay? I'll put it in your stack, but definitely, with the whole MVP thing and whatnot. No, seriously, appreciate you guys hanging out. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I truly mean it. Like, you all inspire me to do what I do. You took me in at a time when I think I needed it the most. And I've been able to pay back, hopefully, all of that. So thank you all much. I am going to kind of call it a day. It's been 2 hours, which is, again, fine. I just want to clean up and get things going here. I do have to mow grass and whatnot, but this was fun. If you've claimed stuff, I'll reach out to you if I need addresses. I'll get shipping put together on all this, over the next several days and get things out. So this is fun. Hopefully I can do it again. I will do it again at some point. Just don't know when. But thank you all very much. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to y'all later.